Merry Christmas, Calvary. Advent is a time that we get to reflect on the Incarnation, the incredible truth that Jesus, God, became man. And we get chances to pause, to celebrate this, to gather with people, to have services, to read books and devotionals that remind us of this great truth. One of the books that I like to read at this time of year is a little book called On the Incarnation by Athanasius. He was a bishop in Egypt in the 4th century. And even all those years ago, 1600 years ago, reminds us of this incredible truth. He describes the blessing of Jesus becoming man, the Incarnation, as being too numerous to count, like going out to the sea and trying to count every single wave. We will never run out of blessings. One of the ones that he describes in this book is like when a king goes to a town, the honor that's bestowed on that city and the protection that comes with it, that it's not a place that is attacked because the king is there. And then he says, so also does it happen with the King of all, coming himself to our realm and dwelling in a body like the others. Every design against the enemy against human beings has henceforth ceased, and the corruption of death, which had prevailed formerly against them, has perished. And he's just stating what we see in Scripture as well. Hebrews 2 is this great passage on the Incarnation. It says in verse 10, "For it was fitting that he, for whom and by whom all things exist, and bringing many sons to glory, should make the founder of their salvation perfect through suffering." He goes on later to write in verse 14, "Since therefore the children share in flesh and blood, he himself, Jesus, likewise partook of the same things, that through death he might destroy the one who has power of death, that is the devil, and deliver all those through fear of death were subject to lifelong slavery." This is what we celebrate in the Incarnation, what Jesus has accomplished in becoming like us in every way. But let's not ignore what Athanasius points to as well, of the honor that's bestowed upon us as humans in God, perfect creator, eternal God, becoming like us in every way. Maybe this is a hard time of year. It's hard for us to remember our identity, our value, our worth. And yet what we see at Christmas, when we look to the manger, we don't just see the work that Jesus will do, we see what he has done, declaring us valuable, bestowing on us honor, reminding us that we are his. Calvary, we're so excited to be celebrating this Christmas season with you. We have one more Sunday coming up and then our services on Christmas Eve. You can find out more information and service times at all 3 of our locations in Boulder, Erie, and Thornton at calvarybible.com/Christmas. We look forward to worshiping the Incarnation with you at one of our campuses.